Hey team! So I waited a couple minutes to see if anyone would be on Zoom. I'm gonna kind of change things up a little bit, and I'm gonna do Monday's team training calls in our team page, hopefully to make it easier for some people to just hop on and listen in rather than downloading the Zoom and all that jazz. However, Tuesdays are still our goal mastermind sessions, just to kind of talk about the previous week and the month ahead, or weeks ahead and month goals and things like that. So that's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Check the cover photo, it's in that calendar. But oh my gosh, happy day after Christmas. I hope that you guys all had a wonderful holiday weekend. I am still exhausted. I'm probably going to go to sleep after this. I just hope that you guys all had a wonderful time with your families, and if you were traveling, that everything was safe and smooth. And we had some nasty snow and sleet and some wind advisories today, so we actually got on the road really early so we could get home and kind of just get on with our day today. But couple quick announcements also. So the health bet is January 9th, okay? I have in my calendar, if you guys are getting into the Change for Gains challenge group or health bet, I'm probably going to be making that this weekend and then just kind of add everyone in, like the coaches on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, so then we could get people in there, say like Monday the 2nd, just to kind of get some practice in on logging your shakes and logging your workouts, and just to kind of get in the swing of things, because we do kick off on Monday the 9th. Also, I posted something about a couple hours ago on the new challenge pack promotions, the Beachbody On Demand All Access, or I forget what they call it, but it's the 12-month All Access Beachbody On Demand Club challenge pack. I think I said that right. So that kicks off tomorrow, and mind you guys, this is just a promotion from tomorrow, December 27th, until February 28th. So on March 1st, they're still going to offer this challenge pack, but it will be more money. I don't think they've announced how much it's going to be, but since it's such a valuable offer, like we are getting access to all of the workouts, all of the upcoming workouts. Every July during Summit, a new workout is being released or being announced that it's going to be released. That's when Core de Force got announced this past July. So we have access to all of the new workouts, even that are coming out in the future that we don't even know about yet. So that's over like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of content. So I know that a lot of people have been asking me kind of money questions. If people aren't, they're not committing for, what the $140 challenge packs or the $160 challenge packs, like what are you telling them? What objections are you having? Do you have any scripts kind of to go off of yet? And I haven't really dabbled into creating a new script per se to follow, but I'm really going to utilize, like Jackie and I were talking just now, and it's such a good idea when people are indecisive of what programs they want, or to give them, this isn't just a 21-day fix, right? This is going to be a lifelong, life journey. This is a life-changing, move that you're making. So you guys could start talking about, okay, you're going to start with a 21-day fix, and then you're going to move on to Core de Force, and then I want you to try Insanity Max 30 because you said you wanted to, shred those last few pounds, and you really wanted a cardio workout, but you didn't think you were ready for Insanity Max 30 yet. We're going to get you started with this one, and then move on to this one, and then move on to that. So rather than just kind of signing someone up with one challenge pack or getting them started with one 21-day or one 60-day program, now we have that ability to get them started on something and then help them with the next programs. Because I think that was a really big key point to why they're really promoting this annual challenge pack, is because they've been noticing, or Beachbody has been noticing, the the retention, is that the word? The retention of people on, the club memberships and on Shakeology. People are quitting. They're quitting on themselves. And with us as coaches, that's also our fault. But we're continually looking for more people to help too. So I'm assuming that it makes sense that people probably get kind of pushed under the cracks and fall between the cracks and this and that. And exactly, it's a full plan. So that's another reason why the whole ongoing challenge group that we have recently kind of created and stuck with is because of that retention rate. If we, keep people in the same group month after month, that retention is going to stick. And if they do fall off, they have that, consistency and accountability that they're, checking into the group every day, even if they're not posting. Like it helps with, just that mindset of kind of either kickstarting or restarting or whatever. So if you guys have questions, that was kind of a tangent. I'm get to the training in a second. If you guys have questions, go to that FAQ. It should be the post right below this video, all about that all-inclusive, or I keep calling it all-inclusive, that annual on-demand challenge pack, okay? It's great value. It's $199 for an entire year of Beachbody On Demand, and you're getting that Shakeology. So technically, $199 minus $130, like that's $69 to really get a full year of workouts, okay? And things that we don't even know about yet with the Fixate and all these new things that are coming on to Beachbody On Demand. It's really turning into like a Netflix of health and fitness. So what I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly, keep it open for questions. Seriously, I need to get better with looking at the comments as I'm talking. But I wanted to talk about self-doubt and confidence and mindset, okay? That mindset shift, because I recently just had this mindset shift, and when a lot of people come to me and saying, they feel they're falling off the wagon, or they, they're not cut out for this, or they're stressed, or this or that, I was there too. And it took me almost a year to get over that hump of the roller coaster and realize, like, this is it. Like, this is what I'm in this for the long haul. So, yeah, also avoid the gym crowd. Love that. Totally true. That's another objection too. Sorry, tangent, but it's another objection too that you could totally talk about is how much do you pay for a gym membership every month versus, paying $69 for a whole year. Like, no gym is that cheap, right? Okay, so getting through this mindset, or getting over this roller coaster, getting off this roller coaster, let's do this, getting off this roller coaster of, I don't know if I'm cut out for this, versus what could I do better, okay? This is something that it took me, like I said, it took me almost a year to get to this mindset shift to where I wasn't doubting myself anymore, and I wasn't feeling like this wasn't where I'm supposed to be. I am 110%. This is where I'm supposed to be. If I have challenges, if I come with hardships, if something comes in my way, it's not, oh shoot, did I make the wrong decision about, starting my own business and becoming a health and fitness coach. Now it's, what can I do better to either avoid the situation or to help, my coaches and my team, our team, to not run into the same problem, and how can I lead that and mentor that better so people don't have to go through the same hardships that I went through. So self-doubt and negative talk, that's like the number one thing. Starting anything new, change is hard. So when we, make a life-changing decision or event or take that risk or whatever, that negativity in your mind and that self-doubt, like, am I going to get through this? Am I really going to be successful in this? That's where you have to turn to personal development. And a year ago, I would not be the one saying that. I've never read a self-help book. I thought that they were for people, I don't even know who I thought they were for. Like, I didn't read. Like, I just didn't even ever think that I would be opening a personal development book or listening to a podcast. Never, ever, ever, ever. So when I started coaching, I'm like, okay, personal development is one of our vital behaviors. I guess I got to do it. Like, I'll try it out, whatever. And I was in an Emerald Push group, and I got The Slight Edge. That was the very first book that I read, and I committed. I did not read a book in 3 years, because since I graduated college, I did not read one book. So it was over 3 years that I've read a book, and I committed that I was going to read this book, and it changed my life. I have pages upon pages Oh, battery's low. Great. I have pages upon pages of notes that I took just from quotes and things that I go back to and look at, and just in these little mindset, just motives that I look back at, and I know, like, it's true. I just have to do it. Like, the one thing with The Slight Edge, if you guys haven't read that book, it's an amazing book. The Slight Edge, it's really the concept of, make small changes every single day. So make these tiny little changes. If you get up 5 minutes earlier, if you only have 1 cup of pop or instead of 5 or whatever, make those small daily changes, but do them daily and stay consistent until they're a habit. And pretty soon it's going to become a habit. And those small changes, start making more changes and stay more consistent with them. And ultimately, you're going to reach your goals, you're going to be successful, and you're going to create a lifestyle that you've wanted. So don't think about it as, just going all in and just trying to change 110% like tomorrow. No, it's not going to be tomorrow. It's small, consistent changes or small, consistent actions that you do every single day, and that's what's going to reap success. So that was just one book. But that is a whole, whoa, mind-blown concept, right? So The Slight Edge, Compound Effect was another amazing book. Something with that. You have to be doing these consistent behaviors every single day, just like our vital behaviors. Our vital behaviors are the only things. If you do nothing else in your business, you need to do your vital behaviors every single day, and I promise you, you will be successful. Because for 12 months of my business, that's all I did. Before I came down hours at the clinic, that's all I had time to do. I worked, it depends, I guess. Like if I got up at 4, I'd have, a little more time in the morning and this and that, but I didn't get up at 4 o'clock every day. Like I didn't sleep for only 4 hours at night. Like there were times where I only got to work an hour or 2 a day, but I got those vital behaviors done. So with the compound effect, I think it was in the compound effect or Slight Edge, they overlap a lot, but with the compound effect, they're talking about a well. And this well is, if you just, put in a cup of water every day or, this or that, and you're just kind of pumping and you're pumping and nothing's coming out and you're consistently doing that. If you stop, you're never going to get water, right? You're maybe going to get a drip or two. But if you keep pumping that dang well, pump it every single day, pretty soon you're going to have a waterfall of water. So think about that in your business. You have to be consistent in your daily activities and your daily actions. You don't have to go overboard. You don't want to go to burnout. You don't want to bring yourself to, you lost the passion and the whole love for what you were doing in the first place. But you have to be consistent in your daily actions. And you have to, create these actions. Make a list. Okay, I'm gonna talk to 5 new people today. Just 5. I'm going to send a Hey Girl to 2 of them. I'm going to send a coach opportunity to 2 of them. And then I'm going to invite 1 to a challenge group every single day. That's it. Do that every single day, right? 5 times 7, that's 35 people a week that you may not have been talking to. So that accumulates the next week. So then you're adding another 35. Now you have 70 new people that are in your network, right? That you're talking to, even if it's not about Beachbody yet. But you're getting those relationships and you're building those relationships and you're building that confidence. If you don't feel comfortable with 5, start with 3. Do 1 Hey Girl, 1 Coach Op, and 1 challenge group. Stay consistent with those. Get comfortable with those. That's going to build your darn confidence. The consistency is what brings on the confidence. So the self-doubt and the lack of confidence, those are my recommendations with that. That's how I got over that. I did things that I knew I could do consistently. I didn't overboard myself. Of course I overwhelmed myself a lot, but then I would come back down and be like, okay, what can I do every single day? And the negative talk, again, that's personal development. If you get people telling you no, or getting just, negative comments or this or that, that's on them. That's not on you. You know what you're in this for. You have your belief system. You have your confidence. You know your mission and you know your vision and you know why you're here, right? You know why you're doing this. You're not a salesman. You're not in it for the wrong reasons. And if you are, then I doubt that you're going to be here months or years from now because it's not going to work, right? This business is about passion and about helping people and about helping change people's lives. So if you get that self-talk or that negative talk from people, who cares? Send them off with a compliment and be like, you know what, I'm always here if you need me, but you take care and be on your merry way. Bless and release. Like, don't worry about them. They obviously have their own issues that you are willing to help them with, but you can't make yourself go crazy about it. I only have 2% left on my phone, so I'm gonna get cooking here. But keep pushing. So that's where the consistency comes into play. So that is where, those daily actions, you have to keep doing them. Keep pushing through those hard times, because you are going to have those uphill roller coasters that you're going to feel like you're not going to go anywhere. And you come into, one person quits and another person that said they're signing up today isn't signing up. I'm actually going to be moving. So, oh, you're the best. Thanks. Oh, yeah. We have a portable little battery charger. All right. So it's really the Coolio. It's the pushing forward. It's the pushing through those hardships. Can you guys hear me? I'm like frozen on my end. Either way, it's pushing through those hardships and just doing your vital behaviors. I cannot say that enough. Between being a product of the product, that's my number one. You have to put yourself first every single day. So if that's getting your workout in, drinking your shake, and doing your personal development, that's number one, because you are number one. So those are 2, right? Next one, inviting. That's hey girls, coach opportunities, challenge groups, making events, public posts. Like, I combined that all into one. And I know Jackie does the same thing. We really don't get too crazy with the numbers and I have to invite, this many people and blah, blah, blah. We're just talking to people. That's all you have to do is talk to people, share your story through social media. So then when you're talking to people in private messages, it's got to match, right? So I tell people this all the time. I use my social media or my profile as my diary or my journal. So if that be a hardship that I'm going through, if that be just a workout that I felt great after I was doing, or, things that I'm going through in my life. So you kind of just lay those breadcrumbs. You're sharing your life. You're sharing your story because your life is changing, right? And your life is changing for the better, and you want to bring people along with you. So, so along with the, keep pushing forward in the personal development, we have to be broadening our minds too. So with the personal development, there's also that business development. So, with the national wake up calls and with, YouTube and the FAQs and things like that, we have to keep our minds knowledgeable of what our, what's going on in our business, right? Granted, it's our business, but we still have things changing within our network and our community. So to keep yourself, again, confidence in our business, we have to be constantly, looking in that Coach Online office, looking at your breaking news, seeing what's going on within our business, because that's going to give you more confidence to share that with other people when they ask you questions, when they give you those objections. We have so many scripts and objection posts in the files tab of BU and Epic Dream Team, but we still have to have that inner knowledge of what's truly going on. Like, you could always, send someone a message, but if you don't know if that's true or not, you have to be knowledgeable and really teach yourself too about what's going on in our business. And action is better than perfect. So this might just really be how I got over this hump and how I got over, am I really cut out for this versus, what can I do better? Action is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. We have to keep moving forward every single day. You have to really just, when days are tough, do your vitals. When, things are coming at you, read your personal development. It's all cut out right for us. This is so simple, but we make it hard on ourselves. So if you guys have any questions, comment below on this video and I'll kind of get back to you guys throughout the week. But I hope that this helped you really going into the new year. This is an amazing time to really boom with our business, because half of our darn society is ready to kickstart at the end of next week, right? So if we're ready, if we're geared up and ready to give it our all, Like this could be an amazing first quarter for us because we're going to get over that hump together, right? Get over that roller coaster and get off. So I hope that you guys, again, had a wonderful Christmas, and post your comments or questions below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.